I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms. And every single problem brings a lesson that I learned. The darkest nights, when things seem so broken, it's hard to shine, but I still try. I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now.
Ladies and germs, boys and squirrels, welcome to another episode on the Rubber Ducky Diesel YouTube channel. That sounded horrible because I have a hard time with words. I'm also going to be completely honest with you. I'm a little pissed off. I hope you enjoyed that intro. But I had equipment malfunctions yesterday, and my camera, the microphone on the camera wasn't plugged in all the way, so sorry. And now we have wind, so hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. But today's episode, we are going to do a quick driveway update because there's some trucks in the background that need some attention. The weather's changing, but the star of the show today is going to be the 02 LB7. So to start off quick, the King and Queen. The Queen, she's going to come out for a minute. We're going to daily drive that. The King, he's going to move, but he's going to continue to sit on the back burner. Now here shortly, we got to get our girl Lana inside because we got to do the paint correction and shit on her. And you know, we just got to get her shined up and looking good. She, you know, ready to do toe pig shit for pulling season. Aaliyah, honey, baby girl. I'm gonna tell you right now, this truck right here, straight up, she reminds me of a UFC fighter because this thing is beat, it's bleeding, it's injured, but I tell you what, she does not quit. I have some work lined up for her for the plow as well. I've been working on the plow wings for a couple of years now. I need to get them done. Hopefully we're done with winter, but she needs a break. She's a little tired. I don't mean the running gear. I just mean this. And honestly, you know what? I want to hit on this real quick because some of you guys are going to take this completely wrong. But the bed damage and all that stuff, you know, we've got our donor truck over here, so she's going to get some love. But let me hit on what I mean by tired. When I say tired, all my girls are tired. Leah, Lana, Lola, Lucille, all of them. So, and every year my trucks get serviced. Every fluid gets changed. Every filter gets changed. Yes, it's probably, I overdo it. But you know what? For all of these trucks here, they have a job. And for those of you that pay attention and have been around the channel long enough, obviously, my surroundings aren't what they used to be. Some shit has happened in my life. I can't talk about it yet, but we will soon. So the trucks haven't gotten their annual spa day. So that's what I mean by they're tired. So just roll with me. All right, which now brings us to Lucille, which you can see Lucille's front tires, they're pretty well jacked. Which if you guys remember last year, this wheel and tire combination is new, it's fresh. The front end on this thing is horribly effed. This truck has a built front end on it, so it's got the monster tie rods on it, the straight center link, it's got the idler arm and pitman arm bracing, so on and so forth. But the upper and lower control arms, the bushings are freaking whomped. So when the previous owner put the lift kit on this, they didn't replace those. So when you drive forward, the tires stay straight, but when you back up, they kick in and they drop. So we have to replace those, but thankfully we have them in the shop. So, and we got some horn blasters and stuff. We got some cool shit coming for that truck. That's really all you guys need to know. Those control arms are all right here. Now, let's get into meat and potatoes of today's video. And that is the 2002 LB7 lifted GMC. Yesterday, we ended up replacing the window motors and regulators in this thing. I got the rear ones to do, which is nice because our interior is cleaning back up. This is a loaded truck. And for those of you that don't remember, God, I'm sucking on it. Shut up, Ray. But for those of you that remember, this truck is down right now because it has a corrupt ECM. So we got to get our ECM out, and we're going to send it to Cody. Also, the front end of this truck had a lot of rust, so we have some junkyard parts on it, but you can see the body line. And that's really what we need to straighten up to put this thing back together. I remember fighting with it a little bit when I did Lola, when I changed her fenders. So I got some ideas. We're going to try some shit. I'm going to shut the hell up. Let's get to work, because I know how much y'all love my bullshit, so let's get it. Now for the fun part. Now we get to reset the front end, and I got a treat for you kids. Look at this guy. It's been a while. So yeah, basically the math is pretty simple. You don't even need Bogema math for this one. Pretty basic. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna use the front of the big girl here as an anchor point, and we're gonna pull with two straps here, so that way it pulls on the radiator core support here. And fantastic. Thank you. But dude, the amount of sugar intake today has been unreal. It's been delicious, don't get me wrong, no complaints. But we're gonna die. All right, so what would you say we learned some fuckery here?
We learned a lot of hillbilly fuckery, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's you wanna walk them through it, or you want me to do it?
Go for it. All you. Oh yeah.
Well,
Get that working, right?
try to set the people up here. I keep turning this goddamn microphone. I don't know how much y'all like hearing my pretty voice. All right, so let's take a look at this. So let's just shoot in. It's not okay. So it's not as noticeable on this side. So that actually doesn't look bad. But you can see this gap right here. Walk me through there again.
The window difference. The height.
Well,
from that side to this side.
Okay, so you can see the drop there.
Tighter at the bottom.
Right. Okay. Let's walk the people around. So if we hit it, yeah. If we go from here, so now I'm gonna bring in. There we go. If you guys look at the gap from the top to the bottom, it looks like the bed's got like a focus, baby. It's like it's got a squatting effect to it. And then again, you can see the gap at the fenders there. Really, what's happening here, and you know, this always seems to be a thing when you and I get together. We find those critical details that ruins people's days.
Very much so.
So what we have found, well, what you found, I'm pinning this shit on you, is the cab supports. So this one isn't nearly as bad. We know the floorboard's bad, which we had floor pans and shit for this thing ready to go. But let me walk around this other fucking land yacht again. And this side here is, she's toast. Now, I love me some hillbilly bullshit as much as the next guy, and I perform my fair share. Fair to say. Fair to say.
Very true.
This is new level. And if we look, let's move in a little bit. You can see there's wood right there, right? That's wood. Wood don't belong there. Let's kick back out. Trying to get the best view of this that I can, but yeah, there's wood. Well, you can see some of it. Right, there we go. There's the money shot. Yeah. That being said, once again, I am the harbinger of death. And this truck needs a cab. This thing ain't even, it's not worth salvaging. There's not enough there. Then you know what? I got a cab.
That you do?
I do. So might be something to look into, because I still want that one to be a crew cab long. The outside rocker on this isn't bad. We know we had to put a floor in it because it's.
No, this is the spot where that rocker was fucked. Right there.
Well, I'm saying the outside skin.
Oh.
This
yeah,
right here.
I got you.
The floor pan on a scale from 1 to fucked is.
It's fucked.
Well.
Because you can't find that inner seam piece. Ask me, I know.
If Amber Heard was a floor pan, bro, right there.
You're
So,
just saying that 'cause we watched Aquaman last night.
I am, but it's also because that bitch is nuts. So, and then with having tension on it, we were able to pull this out, but it's still not gonna line up properly. Now, what we could do temporarily is we could pull the pucks out of the front here and lower the front end, but it's gonna drop all of this shit too much, and your bumper, it's never gonna line up the same. So. We might have a solution. Can we get makeup on him, please? His blush ain't right. His blush ain't right. We're out of pigment together.
I don't know what lens was recording, so I couldn't focus at it.
All of them are.
That one?
No,
That one? There's 3 of them.
That one. The
That's
last one
not a
you touched.
lens.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
That's not a lens.
I was looking at these.
Oh yeah,
lenses.
all of them are recording.
No, it's just this last one
Yeah, it's the last one.
that I just covered up with my finger.
The other 2 are for details.
No.
Well, whatever. Anyway, just somebody fix this shit. This alabaster skin. It shines on its own, but you know, is what it is. Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, now we still have cab corners, rockers, and floor pans for crew cab. I've got a cab here, and it's the right color for Leah, but I'm still torn. I don't want a short bed. I don't want Leah to stay a short bed. I need another long bed. So, I'd be willing to give this one up, just because Leah's still functional. I don't like it, but I gotta have a long bed. So. There's some shit to be figured out. And honestly, doing a cab swap, we've moved cabs, we've moved beds, that ain't nothing but a thing.
Ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
She's putting like puppy dog eyes on me or something. I can see it in her laugh.
So yeah, this cab is still straight. It needs floorboards, but it's still straight. The truck was straight when we took it apart.
It's 1,000 times better than that.
Right, and this is only so far up because, well, we ass-packed it with the tractor when we loaded it. I left that part out in that video, but hey, you know me. I don't usually shy from letting the cat out of the bag. Anyway, yeah. That's that.
Peep at Lana.
So anyway, that being said, we've got to figure out just where it is we're going to go with this one. Obviously, scrapping the truck isn't an option. The thing runs and drives too good. Mechanically, it's sound. But it needs a cab. And like I said, we have a cab sitting there. We've got floor pans, we got rocker panels, and we got cab corners. We got the Big Bear and his infinite knowledge of doing them. As you can see from Big Girl here, they've already been done. Everybody's going to look at, oh, we see rust. That's the doors. Cab corners and rockers are stout. Floor pans too. I know because I seen it. So that's what we got to figure out next. If we choose to go new cab, Back up. I keep backing up for a reason.
Yeah, but now I see your feet.
Gross. Then tip it up.
No, I have it right here because this is where I see all of your torso and your head. It looks like I'm really close, but
I'm gonna leave the banter in there. It's comical.
You gotta realize how cameras work. You go close and you see more.
I think I've been doing this for a few minutes longer than you.
Yeah, but I'm not as close as you think I am.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, that's what it is that we got to figure out. Me personally, cab. This thing ain't straight enough to want to try to do floor pans or anything like that with. No.
Whole bottom of the cab has to come off.
And not only that, but as soon as we go to cut that out, whatever little bit of structural it has left in it, it's toast.
You gotta strip everything out anyway, so might as well strip it out and put it in a different one. Save yourself the time.
Yep. So I think it's shitty. So I think that's what we got to figure out next, is just exactly what route it is that we're gonna go down with Big Country here, and we'll kind of go from there with it. So anyway, any final thoughts?
I'm about to pass out from the sugar coming up.
Attaboy. Attaboy. So
You're welcome.
Thank you.
but anyway, that's what I got for you guys. My neighbor.
Oh, power steering column.
It's an orgasming giraffe. You can hear that shit from miles away.
It usually only happens on Durangos.
Oh, it's confused. You didn't hear? You didn't hear? It's confused. So, alright. That's what I got for you guys. Take care. God bless. Be good to one another. Also, don't use OSB or plywood to fix your floor pans. So, until next time. See you.